Hey, everybody. This is Anitra Henry Hunting of the Hunting Group, and I'm going live because I have something really important to discuss with you that came up this weekend. Apparently, there was a BuzzFeed article about a little bakery in Liverpool over in England where this lady got a request from, I believe it was X Factor, and maybe another TV show about baking a cake. And they wanted it for free, or in essence, they asked her to sponsor in exchange for exposure. And basically, her response went viral. Her response was not just no, but hey, no. And she pretty much shamed the people for asking her to sponsor. And she shared some of her complaints and some of the grief that she has as a small business when she's being asked to sponsor or donate or give in exchange for exposure, right? So let's talk about this. You know, one of my good friends, Akila, who has a group focused on retailpreneurs or people who have online retail stores, she asked the question what they thought about it in the group. And there were so many people who were like, I totally agree. Every penny counts. This is ridiculous. They should not be asking her to give stuff for free. We need money. We're small businesses. And they are 100% correct. Okay. But I have a different approach to this. As your resident sponsorship professional, let me tell you what my approach to this was. Both of these people are wrong. Okay. X Factor should not have asked her in exchange for exposure to donate a cake, or this other television show. I think it's something similar to Big Brother or something to that effect. They should not be asking small businesses in exchange for exposure. But let's just be clear. There's nothing wrong with them asking about sponsoring something in exchange for what, right? How they asked, I think, is probably what rubbed her the wrong way. In addition to what she admitted was that she gets asked at least one time per week. So 52 times a year as a small bakery where she's working 17 hours a day, she admitted that someone's asking her to give away what it takes her probably a couple of hours to make. You know, she's got to get the ingredients. She's got to make sure that stuff is available at her bakery. She's got to put it together, everything that goes into it. You know, she's got a couple hours labor, plus ingredients, plus everything else that goes into it, her marketing costs, her rent. All of that is added into the cost of a cake or a cupcake or a cookie, whatever it is. That's all what you're paying when you pay for something, right? We all know this. The issue is how she was asked. If she did not have exposure already, how did they find her? And she admits that she's, close to the top on Google. This is what happens when you're number one in Google. People just ask you for free stuff all the time, right? The issue is she's not just number one on Google, I'm sure, just because she's paying for it. When you take a look at some of her desserts, they look fantastic. I'm sure that those pictures have people interested in tasting what it is that she does. What makes her bakery so much better than everyone else's, right? That's what's got this buzz around X Factor and these celebrities wanting to try her desserts. Here's the problem with this. What she should have done, instead of shaming the people, and I know she didn't recognize that it was going to go viral. She was just venting to her Twitter feed, and it got retweeted a bunch of times, thus the viral piece. What she should have done is gone back and said, thanks, but that isn't what really works best for my business. What I'm trying to accomplish is more sales and maybe bigger catering gigs. In exchange for me doing this cake, can you give me an introduction to the catering director for the production company? I don't know. Her desserts look fantastic. I'm sure if she made a couple of desserts and went and met with the catering director, she could have secured a contract for $10,000 or $20,000 to cater for the duration of the show. That is what needs to happen when people come at you as a business owner for sponsorship and donation requests. Listen, everybody understands that you can't say yes to everything, okay? The issue is when you either don't respond at all or you do this. When your answer goes viral and it basically shames the asker who you're expecting just because this person works in a larger organization than yours to know better. You don't know if that was somebody's assistant who came up with the idea, hey, why don't we ask this person? You don't know who knows what, and you don't know who knows who. So what I see as your sponsorship guru and professional is a missed opportunity on her behalf to grow her business to where she wants it to be, okay? Now, the flip side of this is the asker. It's the person at X Factor. It's the person at this other television show that wants the cake for the boyfriend in exchange for exposure. Listen, when you are asking people, you have to do some additional research past Google and saying, here's the top ranked person. Ooh, here's a picture. It looks delicious. We'll ask her. And because we're on a TV show that has some influence, that should be enough. Okay? You got to find out what she's looking to do. And that ask could have been crafted a whole lot better. It could have been an introduction. Hey, I'm contacting you on behalf of the X Factor TV show or whatever television show it was. We're interested. Your desserts look amazing. We've heard great things about you. We're interested in having a cake. We've got an episode coming up that's going to have a cake. We would like to talk to you about a partnership opportunity. We'd like to talk to you about where you're going or how we can work together. Instead of just throwing out a random ask that does come across as very self-serving and selfish and totally misunderstanding what she's going through. She's a small business. She's a mom of 2. She's working 17 hours. Of course, that's not all on her website. That's not on the top of Google either, right? You have to, when you're asking for something in exchange for whatever it is, because you're the person initiating the ask, it is on you to understand what it is that the person that has whatever it is that you need, the potential sponsor, what's going to work for their business. Okay? So that's your little tidbit for today. I want to say thanks, Tequila, for bringing this up in the group. For those of you who have any questions about this, I just want to say something else to you really quickly. If you are a small business owner, whether you've got an online boutique, you do service, you're service-based like I am, or you have a combination of products and services, as soon as you are viewed as being successful, people are going to start asking you for sponsorship. Really and honestly, it's a compliment. I get that it can be annoying. I get that when you are struggling to pay bills and you're trying to grow your business and you've got some other goals and someone comes in through the side door and wants something different from you, it can get on your nerves. But don't miss the opportunity to say that what you're offering really doesn't work for my business, but this is what does. And see what you can work out. Because again, you don't know what that person knows. You're not dealing, everybody's not me on the other side of that sponsorship ask, right? Where they're going to craft something amazing or ask to listen to what it is that your business needs. But the other piece of it is just simply this. Don't miss an opportunity to connect with people that can help you get to your goals just because they crafted a bad ask. All right? I hope this helps, and check me out on LinkedIn at A. Henry Hunting. Check us out on our website, hunting4solutions.com. I'd love to hear your feedback on this video, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.